Hello, this is Eclipse, and today I'm going to be talking about a concept that can help your mechanics greatly if used correctly. But before I go talk about that, let me first introduce you to a way of clicking a league. So you want to be clicking in a let me just what center. Okay, this is a circle, by the way. Okay, so you want to be clicking in a circle like this one, small circle, and the smaller the better. Like if you can click this like this, that's fucking great. But it's kind of impossible for you to do, right? In general, you want to be clicking in a circle like this. This is a good way to start with. So this is bad. Wait, let me go to the half. Yeah, this is bad. This is good. This is the best. But yeah, it's impossible. If you look at like Korean ADCs, or yeah, mostly I think Korean ADCs, they do this the best. If you look at them, they will have a lot of their cursor clicks in this small circle. Anyway, and the reason for that is first, your character will move much more smoother, so you can control its direction and whatnot. And second, you'll be able to dodge skill shots much better. Because imagine if you had your okay, let's draw the circle again. Oh, okay. Circle. Let's draw it better this time. God damn it again. But anyway, imagine if you had your so imagine if you're playing against this guy and this guy shoots a skill shot at you, right? And you want to move to this place, like this direction, right? If you play with your cursor all over the place and it's here while that skill shot being shot at you, you'll have to move from this place to here, right? So it will take, let's say, 0.4 seconds. But if you have it, as we said, in this small circle, it will you'll have to move your cursor from here to here, which is what, 0.2, because it's the half. Yeah. So you can tell that there is a difference in time there, right? And that difference in time can mean you dodging the skill shot or you not dodging the skill shot. Anyway, you can find many stuff on the internet explaining this mechanic, which is called direct input, by the way. And these videos, article explain it in greater details. I'm not gonna be which I'm not gonna be covering in this video. Anyway, if you play League long enough, you'll figure out that during trades you want to be able to transition your cursor from point A to point B as fast as possible to react to things faster and whatnot. One of the most obvious examples of that is when you want to trade with someone, and when you want to trade with someone, you will have your cursor flying at them. So for example, if I'm moving here or like CSing and whatever, and this guy gets in my range, I'll be I want to like auto attack him as fast as possible, right? The concept that I wanted to talk about today is getting your cursor back to your wait, what? Okay, sorry, I lost my train of thought. Anyway, what is the thing or the concept that I want to talk about today is, which is equally as important as attacking someone as fast as you can, is getting your cursor back quickly to another position. And that position could be either to dodge the skill shot that guy will shoot at you, or back as soon as you can. One problem that you might run into while doing that, actually let me show you that, so then I'll show you the problem that you can run into. So what I want to do is I want to auto attack this guy, and while my auto attack is going off, I want to have my cursor already here to move away from his skill shot, right? And or whatever place, like back here, whatever, and you want to cancel the animation of your auto attack. So what you don't want to do is like auto attack this guy and leave your cursor here. So I want to do this and move, do this you see, like while my auto attack is there or going off, I want to already have my cursor here. So when it goes off, I want to click here. So here. You see, okay, yeah, and I did that problem that I want to tell you to. If you do this, not if you do this incorrectly, you'll be canceling a lot of auto attacks, because essentially you're just canceling the animation immaturely. So the only fix for that is basically to play more and like fix your animation canceling and practice this more. But the idea that you want to have in mind is not only canceling your animation, but to have your cursor at the place that at point B, as we said, as fast as you can. Okay, to explain this idea, or to put it in an analogy, in a boxing match, for example, when you punch someone, you want to go back to your defensive stance or be ready to block or counter a punch that you know will come to you after your original punch. So for example, if you punch someone, he will, let's say the counter for that is he will punch you on the left side, so you want to do one of the two things. You either want to block on the left side or you want to back off, right? So in League, you can think of it the same, right? If you think of your cursor as your hand, you don't want to be lazy with your hand or the cursor. After you attack someone, you want to get it back to block, right? So let's say if this the auto attack is the punch and the block is to go back, so that's what you want to do. You want to go there and go block as soon as you can. You don't want to be lazy and leave your cursor here, right? So yeah, I hope that explains it. Let's say if you're playing against someone and he will shoot a skill shot at you and you want to go dodge it, right? So you punch someone and then you run away from them. So and you want to do that as fast as possible, right? So you want to auto attack, run from his punch that is going this way. Anyway, as I mentioned, the use for this, or you can use this to accomplish many things. First, to dodge skill shots more, because you remember the circle that I told you and how it will like decrease the time of your reactions, because you'll have less distance for your cursor to travel. It's the same thing here, like but here it's not because of the distance, it's because of your efficient use of or efficient movement. Not having your cursor here and delaying it or leaving it there for like 0.2 seconds or like 0.5 seconds and then going back. No, during that 0.5 seconds that normally you would leave your cursor here, you would immediately get it back here, right? So that will help you dodge skill shots more. And you can see a lot of players who seem to have crazy mechanics and crazy reaction times. It's not, I mean, some of them, yeah, have crazy mechanics and reaction times, but in general, a lot of them are just using, or a lot of them are moving their cursor more efficiently than your average player, right? So they will seem so smooth with their movements. They will have so crazy reaction times. It's just them moving better, right? So yeah, if you see a lot, and like I feel, or I attribute a lot of my skill shots dodges to similar things, like moving more efficiently. Anyway, another thing that you can use this for is space better. So let's say you're in a lane where you want to auto attack the enemy once, right? And then you want to back off. Let's say it's a Twitch, right? Against Twitch, you don't want to have extended trades because of his poison and E. So you want to have auto attack, one auto attack, two auto attacks, and then you want to back off. Similarly with Vayne, if you are playing against Vayne, you don't want her to have 3 stacks on you. So what you want to do is auto attack her and then go back. And this doesn't explain it well, does it? Okay, yeah, let's say you're a Caitlyn, right? This is a problem for a lot of Caitlyn players. Or I've talked to some people and they told me about this. Like they feel like they are not abusing the range well, because Caitlyn has 650 range. So let's say you're playing against Vayne, right? And you feel like every time you auto attack the Vayne, she gets an auto attack on you, right? And when you see bros, they don't do that. They get the auto attack off, and then they don't get auto attack. They don't have the Vayne auto attack them too. And the reason for that is because they space better. And one way to fix your spacing is by doing this. Like, you auto attack this guy and you have your cursor back already there. So whenever you can cancel the animation, you already cancel it. So like, let's say I auto attack him and it takes 0.2 seconds for me to be able to cancel the animation wall. At that time, I want my cursor already here. I don't want it here hanging, doing nothing, right? So auto attack him, go back. So yeah, you can use it for such champions like Ashe, Caitlyn to trade better, to get free auto attacks, and then back off so they don't get the auto attack on you. This can also be used to move smoothly or transition smoothly from one action to another. Let's say during team fights, when you auto attack, do another skill, whatever. Let's say you're playing Vayne against Lucian. So one action you will do is auto attack. The second action that you will do, because you know the Lucian will auto attack you, then Q you, you want to Q. So the stuff that you will do is auto attack and then Q, right? So you want to auto attack this guy, the Lucian, and you know he will auto attack and then Q immediately. So you have your cursor here just to Q fast enough. So you dodge his Q. So here, what? Oh, I don't have. Okay. So auto attack him. Q. Oh, I didn't. You see, I cancelled the auto attack immaturely. Anyway, Q. Ah, fuck. What? Oh, I'm level 1. Okay. And then Q to dodge his Q. Anyway, yeah, you can use this concept in many things. You just need to give it a thought. You're probably doing this already, but unconsciously doing it, right? And you will only notice the effects of not doing this only at the games at the end of the day, because you're getting lazy with your movement and you feel like you're not judging stuff as you did in the first games during the day, right? Let's say it's the 10th game you play today, and you seem to have your movement so slow and you cannot dodge stuff and whatnot. It's probably because of this. You're less efficient with your movement. Anyway, yeah, that's it, and thank you for watching.